Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. Finn Wolfhard is making a name for himself in the horror genre after starring in Stranger Things and It. Now he's writing, directing, and starring in the new film Hell of a Summer. It's in theaters and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. The film acts as an homage to all the slasher flicks set at summer camp. Fred Hechinger plays Jason, a 24-year-old who loves being a camp counselor. He returns for another summer at Camp Pineway despite his age, the lousy pay, and already doing a big send-off the summer prior. Camp counselor Bob, who's played by Bryk, doesn't even remember his name. Now it's the week before the kids arrive and the counselors are setting up their cabins and just partying it up before the summer officially begins. It's Jason who finds the dead body of one of the other counselors, and soon the rest of the counselors find themselves trapped at camp trying to survive a masked killer who's on the loose. Bryk also co-wrote and co-directed the film with Finn Wolfhard, who also stars as one of the counselors. The group ensemble is front and center, both on screen and off, with Bryk, Wolfhard, and Fred Hechinger pulling multiple duties on the film. It's a really small ensemble with somewhat of a scrappy directorial debut. Now that's not a bad thing, as it's actually quite impressive for young filmmakers to get a film like this made and distributed. Now they're not breaking any new ground in the horror genre, but going back to the vintage age of 80s slashers as their inspiration. You'll see clever homage like naming the main character Jason after Jason Voorhees, or even including classic tropes like make-out point or using a Ouija board, despite this really being set in present days, as characters also discuss veggie burgers and cell phone service. It's really easy to point out when they are paying homage and when they're trying to take kind of this easy story and give it their own spin and color. Directors Finn Wolfhard and Bryk keep this a character and dialogue-driven slasher over relying on brutal kills to really drive the action. The actors are all having a great time as their characters hurl snappy retorts at one another and question if Jason is the real killer. Bryk's character Bobby is actually insulted that the killer didn't even lay a hand on him and questions if he's too ugly to even get killed. Now it's great to see Fred Hechinger in as the lead of the film, as he's usually in supporting roles, playing the awkward teen in The White Lotus or Gladiator 2. The filmmakers slowly ramp up the blood effects as the film progresses. They even have their own devil mask for the killer. And like most modern-day slashers, there's a twist with the reveal, but it's not too outlandish either. The film clocks in at under 90 minutes, so you're not stuck at camp with endless kills for too long. I'm giving Hell of a Summer 3 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I actually got to interview Finn Wolfhard, Fred Hechinger, and Bryk, so check out that interview where they talk about the movies that inspired them, some of their favorite slasher movies. It's really great talking to them. Follow me across social media at Paul's Movie Trip. Are you excited to see this movie? Are you a fan of Finn Wolfhard? Let me know in the comments, and then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Hell of a Summer. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.